Hey, what's up, guys? Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Joining me tonight is Taylor.
Hi, guys.
So today we're going to do another Sleep Token song. This is actually video number 29 in my own personal Sleep Token journey. The song's called High Water. And I got to say, before this video, well, first of all, Telomere's song is wonderful. You will hear it eventually. You're going to love it. The comments, you guys, the comments are fucking amazing, as always. It's almost like every single person had a different interpretation of that song, and it was wonderful. Reading every comment was just, it was great, guys. So thank you for that. And then the second thing, dude, new Sleep Token, like all this Sleep Token talk going on, everybody making the videos. I obviously didn't make a video talking about new Sleep Token yet, but I need to speed up my journey. I'm doing my best.
Double timeline.
I'm doing my best. But if Sleep Token were to drop a new track tomorrow, I'm going to go out of order. I'm 100% going to listen to that fucking song and post it. And then I'll get back to, where I'm at. 29 videos in. But go ahead and fire this one up. You guys in the comments said you're really looking forward to this one, so I'm fucking excited to hear it.
So am I then.
The song's called High Water.
For the time being, I will still avoid my own questions, and we both bury that history deep. But you know, I can hold my breath forever. For the time being, you are
It means he's
still a
stubborn.
perfect reminder of what all of these scars on my arms are for.
It's
If
Atlantic.
I can hold myself together, and I show myself on sacred paper, waiting on some holy favor, basking in the solace of regret. And it seems my hell is your high water.
Yeah.
Wash me clean again before I pull myself beneath the waves.
Oh my god.
It's a really cool song. Like musically.
When the month of infinity buries its teeth in me, I'll slump through the agony for you. And I know you still bear the weight of your own existence, and you'll never bear the weight of two.
Beautiful.
And I show myself my sacred paper, waiting on some holy favor, basking in the solace of regret. And it seems my hell is your high water. Wash me clean again before I pull myself beneath the waves. For the time being, I will admit my defeat again. I will accept that I can't pretend we will ever be together.
What? That line, for the time being. That was one of the best screams I've heard from Vessel.
Ooh. I lost count of how many times I got goosebumps during that. So many times, for so many different reasons.
The end of the song, well, the end of the lyrics, I will admit or for the time being, I will admit my defeat again. I will accept that I can't pretend we'll ever be together. Like, dude. I think this is the first time, and you guys let me know if I'm wrong here, which,
They will.
I mean, it's 50-50 chance. But no, I think this is really the first time that I can remember him almost like saying it's over, accepting defeat, or is this going back to like telomeres or the love that you want, where for the time being, as in, this is the end, like maybe it's a cycle. Like, is this song describing the end of a cycle, or is this song kind of describing the end? Because if you scroll back up towards the beginning here, like, this line is just nasty as fuck. You were still a perfect reminder of what all of these scars on my arms are for. Like,
The line basking in the solace of regret really got me too. Because, I mean, for somebody who's not on the journey yet, for somebody who's hearing this song is kind of just on its own individually, I think that you're kind of on track. At least for me, the story that I was being told was that it's kind of the end of a cycle. It's kind of somebody waking up to the fact that, like you were saying at the end, that they can't accept, or they have to accept that what the reality is now.
these words that he
Right?
wrote in this song. Yeah, yes. Yes. But these words, like, could you imagine? So looking at this from toxic relationship perspective, let's say there is indeed another person out there that he's writing this music about. Like, could you imagine being that person and reading the lyrics to this song? Like, fuck. Like, I feel bad if I cut somebody off in traffic,
I mean, do you know what's
Like,
crazy
imagine-
about it though? Is that what's fucked up about toxic relationships and stuff is that
They don't give a fuck.
they won't even realize. Like they could hear these lyrics and they won't even get that it's about them, or they will, but they won't agree, or they won't even see what they did to you was toxic, or like it's a whole, it's hard. That's why it's so fucking hurtful when you finally wake up to the fact that like they're never gonna treat you right, they're never gonna love you the way you deserve to be loved, and they like, I don't know, just there's a lot of things that you wake up to, but that's the shitty part, is that you have to accept it because they're never gonna wake up and realize that they need to treat you better, you know? It's, you have to accept that you can't pretend anymore that this is happiness for you. Eventually it gets to a point where like you can't pretend that they didn't mean to, that they didn't mean to hurt you, that they, you know, it was an accident or a coincidence, or, you know, it eventually gets to a point where you can't deny that what they're doing, they know it's wrong. And they're the only ones who can stop it, so if they're not going to, then that leaves you.
Took me a long time to
Realize those things.
subconsciously realize. I still
Oh
don't
my
even,
gosh.
until you say things like that when we're talking, I still don't realize that people are even like that. Like it,
Yeah.
like I was so in the dark that people could actually treat
Because
other
you're-
people like that. That's
Right,
why I
because
stayed
you're not
for so
like
long.
that. Because you would
I'm not-
never, yeah, it would never even cross your mind that somebody could treat you that way or would treat somebody else that way, because it would never even occur to you to treat somebody that way. And so it's really hard for you. That's why I think we stay blind for so long, is that we would never treat them that way. And like even in like fights I've had, I was like, I would never do that to you. How could you do that to me? And they'll apologize and make excuses and whatever, but at the end of the day, you
She would just get mad at me like I did something wrong. How the
Exactly.
fuck did I do anything or
you know
ignore
what it
it?
is,
Like not
is
want
that you pointing out and putting the mirror in her face, showing her that she did something that was wrong, she can either take that and be like, you know what, that was wrong, you're right, and I'm sorry, and I'm gonna change. See, and that's how fucking funny it is, because that would never happen with these toxic relationships. Ever. No, would be, it has to be like,
when I do.
excuse me, your feelings are hurt.
Yes.
Here's why you're wrong for feeling that way.
Exactly. That's exactly it. I turned the mirror around. It's like
And you're like, I would never do
bitching
that
at me
to you.
for holding the
How
mirror.
could you-
Even
how
like,
could you
how
hurt
could
me?
you even hold the mirror? Like, what are you doing? Like, make me feel
Why
bad
the
about.
fuck would you show me what I did to you is wrong?
And make me feel bad about doing it.
Yeah.
What the actual fuck? And I would fall for it every fucking time. I'd be like,
Honey, that's Darvo. That's a manipulation tactic. Deny? Verse?
it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. No, they turn themselves into the victim because they know that they would never win, because they know what you did to them was wrong. You're not crazy for calling it out. You are hurt for a reason. Your feelings are never ever wrong. They're always valid. They're feelings. Even if they are irrational and stupid and don't make sense.
I don't think mine were
They are
ever
valid.
rational. I think I'm a very rational
But
person.
that's the thing, exactly. But they will gaslight you to, they will make you feel like they're the victim, and that's gaslighting. It changes your, like, you begin to question yourself, like, am I being too much? Is me asking for the bare minimum? Is me asking for common human decency and to not be disrespected on a daily basis? Is that too much to ask for? And they will make you feel that way.
I did Google gaslighting after I got out of my relationship. So this is, as of right now, so what are we in, February?
Yes.
So it's been, in May, it'll be 2 years. So we're talking 2023, like the middle of 2023. I didn't know what the term gaslighting meant. But I mean, I knew what it meant. I knew the definition because it was happening to me all the time. I just didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it was an actual thing that happened to other people, that people did. Like, I learned it afterwards. I've heard the term gaslighting when I started getting into online dating and like watching videos. The term gaslighting comes up. I'm like, what the fuck does gaslighting mean? I Googled it. I was like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
That's a thing? Like, that's a
It's
real
so funny
thing.
you say that, because I was the
So
same.
strange.
Like I knew what gaslighting was. I knew examples of it. I could see it. I could point it out in like my friends' relationships. But in my relationship, it was so subtle. The gaslighting was so subtle, and the person was like, they were a kind person. They were a kind-hearted person. But if you criticize them, it's like that criticism is an attack, and so their only recourse, instead of like admitting to themselves that they work to do was to lash out and attack you back instead, or to gaslight.
Yeah, I know
and
that
to tell you
feeling.
that's not what you felt, that's not what happened, that's not what you heard. Like, bitch, verbatim, I just heard, like, 3 seconds ago, I just repeated verbatim the sentence you just said. I never said that. It makes you go crazy, and it is a form of abuse, just so you know. It is a form of psychological abuse.
This is why we're friends, because we both went through this,
Yeah.
like, almost identical
Yeah.
situation. It's fucking weird. But, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Back to this song.
Sleep token.
Yeah. Guys, fill in the blanks. Sorry about that, but I mean, this is what Sleep Token does, though.
No, this is
Sleep Token
exactly why
fucking,
this
it sparks your
artist-
brain. Like, this
Yes.
is music that makes you think. Every song so far, this is 29 or 30, I forget. It's like 29. Every song makes me think about something. It doesn't matter, like one line, a couple songs ago, one line just hit me. It was, I think it was Descending or Distraction. Just hit me. One line out of the whole song.
Yeah.
Went on off on some other tangent. And then this song, I mean, it's just what it does. The song was good. I really liked them jamming
Oh my
out at
God.
the end. Like, they just
This-
fucking, it sounded like something they would close a show with.
Yeah.
Before their most recent album came out. I wonder if this is something maybe they closed out shows with, because that sounded like a jam session at the end of a show to me. It was really good. The
That would
talent,
be a really
obviously,
good finale.
is insane. The lyrics in the song are fucking, dude. Guys, do me a favor. As always, like in Telomeres, like, you guys fucking knocked it out of the park with just amazing comments. Like I said, all of the different interpretations were amazing, and they all make sense to me. I haven't made my own, like, what my exact interpretation is yet, because I haven't listened to the song enough. But on High Water, let me know down in the comments, what does this song do for you guys? Tell me how this song makes you feel. You guys see what it brought out in us.
And
You look heated over there.
not heated.
But I know once we get going on this, it's
Yeah, especially when we talk about his ex.
let's.
But no, for real. I mean, like, this song, I loved it. I really genuinely think that this might be one of my favorite Sleep Token songs so far. And so for me, and for any of you who are not, like, on a journey yet, and you don't really know about the lyrics and what it brings to you, tell me what your favorite part of the song was, because there were so many elements in this one that were, like, sounded like old songs that they, like, there were lyrics, there were different sounds that I've heard in other songs. It was like I don't know, this was kind of a,
They put a lot of sound.
yes.
Like, this
This
whole
one was
album
so
so far
interesting.
has, like, a unique, the same type of sound. Like, it's the Water album,
okay.
and there's a lot of, like, water themed sound just added to each song. And yeah, this is fucking
Yeah.
very noticeable in this one to me.
Yeah.
Like, I just love it.
I love how Sleep Token always surprises me in every song, but it's always in a new way. Like, sometimes it's the lyrics, sometimes they just crush my soul with a lyric every single time, and it's a different one every single time. Or this one had so many different, almost like Easter eggs, because a lot of it I could tie back to old.
I'm like
Sleep Token
looking at the
songs.
lyrics now. Yeah, there are fucking Easter
Yeah,
eggs. I can't
and
wait to read these comments.
I haven't even listened. Like, I'm not on the journey yet. I'm just listening to one song here and there. So once I really get into it, I know it's going to be crazy. I'm excited for you to listen to it a couple more times and see what you think about it.
Oh yeah, dude. Immediately.
Yeah.
But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Again, thank y'all so much for
Yeah.
watching, and as always, if you enjoy the content, like and sub for more.
See you guys later.